June 10, 2025, Fort Bragg, North Carolina. In a fiery address at Fort Bragg today, President Donald Trump doubled down on the use of military force to quell domestic protests, drawing a hard line against what he described as a foreign invasion and escalating tensions ahead of this weekend's massive military parade in Washington, District of Columbia. Fresh from deploying Marines to the streets of Los Angeles in response to days of unrest, the president warned any demonstrators attempting to protest Saturday's parade along the National Mall that they would be met with very heavy force. Anyone thinking of protesting will be dealt with swiftly and decisively, Trump declared to a crowd of soldiers and supporters. We are talking about people who hate our country, and they will be met with power, very big force. He praised military efforts to suppress what he called paid troublemakers, and claimed that protest activity in California represented an organized assault on the nation. What you're witnessing in California is a full-blown attack on peace and public order, he said. It is lawlessness fueled by foreign flags and foreign enemies. We will liberate Los Angeles and make it free, clean, and safe again. The president also reignited controversy by announcing plans to restore the original Confederate-linked names of several U.S. military installations. This includes Fort Pickett, Fort Hood, Fort Gordon, Fort Rucker, Fort Polk, Fort A.P. Hill, and Fort Robert E. Lee, names previously changed under the Biden administration. Trump dismissed the renaming effort, saying, "We won a lot of battles out of those forts. It's no time to change, and I'm superstitious. I like to keep it going." The crowd at Fort Bragg, recently renamed Fort Liberty, but now reinstated as Fort Bragg by the Pentagon, reacted with loud boos at the mention of the Biden-era changes. Trump clarified that the current naming honors Roland Bragg, a World War II paratrooper, though the legacy of Confederate General Braxton Bragg still looms over the location. As he spoke before thousands gathered on the base, Trump watched a dramatic military demonstration. Paratroopers from the 82nd Airborne Division descended from the sky, artillery thundered across the landscape, and fighter jets roared overhead. Giant screens broadcast the president's arrival via Marine One, landing to the sounds of Macho Man blaring from loudspeakers. The event also featured musical performances, WWE appearances, food trucks, and a carnival-like celebration of American military power. Praising the soldiers, Trump called the day's events an awesome display of pure, unrivaled American military might, and hinted that Saturday's parade in Washington will be even more spectacular. "What a show it was, and what a show it continues to be," he said. "Saturday is going to be a big day in Washington, District of Columbia. A lot of people say we shouldn't do it. I say, yes, we should." The president also voiced support for jailing individuals who burn the American flag, despite a 1989 Supreme Court ruling that upheld flag burning as constitutionally protected free speech. "Generations of American heroes didn't shed their blood for this country to be destroyed from within," he said. With military might on full display and battle lines drawn over protests and patriotism, the upcoming parade now looms not just as a celebration, but a test of Trump's authority and the nation's unity.